Suppose we wish to determine the z-score for a data value. And here's how. Let's begin with an example. Assuming you are using a standard normal density, and suppose you wish to find the z-score which has 5% of the area to the left of it. In order to do that, you'll go under second vars, and that brings you to the distribution menu, and you scroll down to InvNorm, inverse norm. We type in the area to the left of the value that we're interested in this case 5%. We type in the mean, in this case 0, and the standard deviation, in this case 1. And we see that we get a value of about negative 1.645. Now the structure of the inverse norm command is as follows. You bring up the inverse norm command, you type in the area to the left of the score, then the mean, then the standard deviation, all separated by commas. Now let's look at another example. Suppose this time you have a normal density with a mean of 5 and a standard deviation of 7, and you want to know the z-score that corresponds to 25% of the area to the left. We go back under second vars, scroll down to inverse norm, and then we enter in the area left, in this case 25%. Then we enter in the mean, in this case 5, and then the standard deviation, in this case 7. And we see that we get a z-score of about 0.28. Now suppose you're looking for area to the right of a z-score instead of to the left. We'll take this example. Suppose you have a normal density with a mean of 8 and a standard deviation of 1.5, and you want the top 9%. Well, that means that you have 91% of the area to the left. So you type in second vars, and you scroll back down to inverse norm, and you enter in the area left, 91%. And then you enter in the mean, in this case 8, and the standard deviation, in this case 1.5. And we see that we get a value that's a little bit bigger than 10. And this is how you can find z-scores on a normal density.